Hello, 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 everybody. That was a little embarrassing. Went through a whole spiel and all, and nobody could hear a lick. Um, you guys probably didn't care, anyways. You guys probably didn't care, anyways. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Well, yes, my mic was messed up a little bit. You guys couldn't hear what I wanted to say. Either way, I was just saying that I'm back here in the kind of normalish setup, and that my house is still being built, so I'm not in a set spot for right now. But we'll have my own office space whenever that house is finished building in June-ish, maybe July. And we're gonna have a sick new setup, so I'm excited about that. But for now, we do have this. Hopefully, the mic you guys aren't picking up on any other random noises like you were in the other setup. We should be good to go. We have some value. We have some MLB day games, night games, NBA play-ins, etc. Yeah. Tom says CS2 correlation is bad. Lost a lot of money. Tom, how many slips have you played? I tweeted out 2 slips yesterday, late last night. They both did not cash. It's 2 slips. We could play 23 more if we hit one. We're good. Or 20, 21 more, 22 more, whatever it is, and hit one, we're good. We're profitable over the long term. CS2 correlation, guys, correlation in general is just like plus EV betting. It's all at volume, right? You're rooting for game script, rounds, etc. The AI tool does give you the best possible slips based off of correlation, based off scanning the market to find the best value. Puts those slips in together, for you. But in the end, it is still a volume game, right? You have to be playing at volume. Let's see. Now he's talking in sign language. Crushable's cared. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. All right. Yeah, 65 people in here, only 6 likes. Go ahead, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. But we're going to start building out. I have not actually played these Royals props just yet. That's part of the reason why I wanted to hop on here early, get some day game action. Hopefully, we're looking good after the Royals game. We have Salvador Perez, who was actually a DNP in the 5X winner I gave out last night on Twitter, or yesterday on Twitter. But looks like he's hopefully playing today. We have some positive correlation taking Perez and Bobby Witt in the same lineup here. Definitely off when comparing to the market, if you guys could see that. Let me go ahead and refresh this and then see if these are still up here. So Max Fried, JP France, under 9.5 strikeouts. That's still up here. Steven Matz, over 5 strikeouts. Locking that in. And then I've already played a Rose Arena. Can't play Freed. I'm just going to go ahead and see real quick. 1 second. So I'm looking for one more play to get in. I was going to try and keep it all MLB, and then we could kind of work on our NBA. I know a lot of people don't want to wait till Saturday or Sunday. Already played most of the NBA value that's up for tonight. So I'm trying to see. Dane Dunning under hits allowed. Under 5.5 hits allowed. That's a 10x there. Okay, Matt's was bumped. Matt's was bumped to 5.5. Let's see where that takes some value. Okay. Gonna have to go quick. Find something here. I'm going to play Kobe White under 2.5 turnovers. I think I played that in a slip yesterday. That is now already done. All right, I'm going to share this into the chat. All right, I went ahead and tossed that into the chat for this slip that I just built out, which was Salvador Perez, Bobby Witt over fantasy score, right? Same team, hitting around the same line of the part of the lineup, overs, right? Bobby Witt gets on base with a double. Salvador Perez hits a double, trades in places. Both helps both their fantasy score, right? RBI, runs scored, doubles, singles, whatever it might be. They're kind of correlated, right? Also, if they're in a good pitching matchup, that also helps, which is kind of what we're looking at whenever we're looking at these discrepancies across, what the sports books would have this fantasy score set to if they had a market themselves, right? So they are definitely off. Bobby Witt, I know 9.5 is a high fantasy score, but still. And then, of course, JP France, Max Fried, set 54.74% odds to hit on this play here. Really, really solid. Remember, we need to be correct on our individual plays above 54.3+% of the time in order to be profitable over the long term playing PrizePicks, which I am, which if you use this tool correctly, you are. Can't give up after a day, after two days, whatever it might be. You have to be playing these plays at volume. Because that's what it is, right? It's like playing heads or tails against your buddy, but you have a weighted coin, right? If you are winning at 56% of the time, right? Heads is going to be hitting at 56% of the time. You're going to be profitable, right? Same thing here. You have a weighted coin against PrizePicks. Instead of them having the weighted coin, you have it. But PrizePicks could still go on a run, right? Or your buddy could still go on a run with tails. That's going to happen. But if you play it long enough, over the long term, you are going to be ahead, right? Over 1,000 flips, let's say. Yeah, RP, that was probably always going to be getting DP. DNP. CP. Wow, Niang. In DP'd. Yeah. DNP'd. Max Fried and JP France just got bumped. So got some value there early. Wanted to go through. So yesterday I did tweet out a bunch of slips. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, at Sports by Dustin or at DG Fantasy is our company Twitter. But at Sports by Dustin, turn my notifications on. I tweet out slips all the time. Was able to have a 5x cash yesterday with the no taco in this one. Salvador Perez, that was right, the DNP. So it caused it to be a 5x. This slip here, these two slips did not hit. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. We're gonna still play CS2 correlation plays from the slip generator on DG Fantasy, and we're gonna hit one here soon enough to be profitable. Now, Fliff did put out a 2-man NHL MLB Fliff play, plus 187 parlay, hit. The chalkboard promo pairing hit. Wiggins went under 15.5 points. The Warriors, that was a disgrace of a performance. I've already tweeted out multiple slips today for PrizePicks. Now I'm hopping here on stream to try and build some out with you guys live. Ooh, who doesn't like a Fernando Tatis over? Let's do it. Fernando Tatis over 8 fantasy score. What else do we have? Now we might have Max Fried under fantasy score. Under 29.5 fantasy score. Lock that in. We might have to take some of this value for Saturday, Sunday. I just did a slip where I did all basically value for that. Now, this Art Frost play is not my favorite play necessarily because I mean it's solid. All right, it's solid because it's set to 8.5, and then you got Hot Streak with Juice minus 187, and this is actually at 7. Sorry, I actually looked at this kind of wrong. So it's a decent play to get in because they're juicing the under of 8.5, and then Underdog has it bumped down to 7 already. Let me see what else we have. We need something else with a little bit of oomph here to get this slip going. Either way, get the optimizer to catch these. Yeah, I mean, the best way to find plays with an edge or plays that are going to bump fast because they have an edge and try to get them in as quickly as possible is going to be having the optimizer yourself, because what it does is when the sportsbooks lines and odds adjust in real time, the optimizer is going to adjust and show you that value in real time, right? So you're going to be able to quickly and efficiently get these plays in before PrizePicks can bump them. And I'm not going to say every single time are you going to be able to do that, but often you are able to get these plays in if there's enough value on the board, right, to be able to make a full plus EV slip. And you're going to feel good about it because you're going to be getting plays that have an edge, right? And if you guys want access to anything, you guys are seeing the tools here at Daily Grind Fantasy linked in the description of this live stream. You guys can go now and get access to it. Perfect time for NBA playoffs, MLB, obviously, and then into all the other, football seasons. And then also esports, right? Esports is a huge, huge edge within the DFS industry. If you guys can find plays that are well off on some of these other apps when comparing to multiple other apps, all right, we'll see sometimes where ParlayPlay and Underdog have a CS2 line set to 32.5, right? And then PrizePicks has it set to 28.5, right? Pretty clear that PrizePicks is off when you know that all of these DFS apps set lines independently. So there is value. It's almost like a Taco Tuesday taking the over on PrizePicks there at 28.5 rather than 32.5. So right now I do have Tatis and then Max Fried. We're gonna need something else here. I don't want to overexpose and take some of these other plays at the moment. Like I've already played Randy Rosarina in a slip. Played Luka, played Jokic. Pat, it's like okay, right? We could play it. Wait until Sunday for that play. I'm trying to find something else we can get in for today, but we need something a little bit higher to balance out our fair odds percentage. Unless we just go with Art Frost. We could go with Art Frost. Yeah, let's go with Art Frost and Brock Nelson. Brock Nelson over 2.5 shots on goal. It's actually a really good play. Art Frost under 8.5 headshots. And then, let's see. Wait, did we already play Dane Dunning? I think we did. God dang it. I knew that was going to happen. All right. I wasn't going to be able to be quick enough. This Brock Nelson play was getting really, really good. If you could bet it on Bovada, that's actually a really solid play on Bovada at 2.5. Minus 125. The rest of the market is trending up to like minus 150. Max Fried got better. Might have to jump on some of these lines for the weekend, honestly. %30 payout increase for the Stars? Is that true? I don't think that's true. Yeah, I don't believe that's true. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not true. We can go to like PrizePicks. They dropped like this promo of the stars thing, but like it doesn't do anything. They don't say it does. The stars mean more, but what does that mean? Stars mean more. Play stars, win cash, get more. Get more boost. Look for these players on the board. If you make a perfect lineup, junk, hold on. That includes one or more star players. You'll get a payout boost on your winnings. Those additional winnings we add into your account of promo funds. Oh, sheesh. All right, hold on. That kind of changes the game a tad bit. %10 boost if you go perfect. I mean, like, I guess, would it be slightly more? Yeah, but like, I don't know if I'm going out of my way. They only have them for the play-in games, is that right? So like DeMar DeRozan is a star. I have his over 2.5 turnovers in a slip. ParlayPlay promo pair. Let me see. Let me see if we can finish this slip. I kind of got something. Max Fried under 5 strikeouts instead of fantasy score. Might not be able to get it. It's just not a bunch of wicks. We can maybe take wicks under 5.5 hits allowed. Honestly, don't remember if I've played that. I don't think I have. Abrams. All right, I got a new slip in. Sharing it in the chat. All right. There it is in the chat. This is what I ended up doing. I went ahead and got the Max Fried strikeouts in. Set the 4.5 on the books. Favored under 4.5. We get it at 5. Pretty sick line there that we're getting it at 5. Obviously, there's some push potential with 5, but still, nonetheless, I mean, he's already favored to go under 4.5 on majority of these sports books. And then we got it in with Fernando Tatis over. Who doesn't like a Fernando Tatis over? I'll take that any day of the week. And I went ahead and got it in with Art Frost under 8.5. Maps 1 through 2 headshots. Look, he's 8.5 on PrizePicks, 8.5 on Hot Streak. Hot Streak's juicing the under at minus 187. We get it at minus 119 here on PrizePicks. And then Underdog is already saying this should be set lower at 7. We could even really middle this, taking the over of 7 on PrizePicks, the under of 8.5 on, the over of 7 on Underdog, the under of 8.5 on PrizePicks if we wanted to. But we can kind of just see that the market is showing this should be set lower at 7. So really, I feel like PrizePicks is off here, given the fact that they don't adjust the payout for the over and the under. So I'm just going to leave it at PrizePicks. If Max Fried was bumped, you guys were unable to get that in, I would go ahead and pivot to his under 29.5 fantasy score. If you guys were unable to get his under 5 strikeouts, pivot to the under fantasy score. That's still going to be a plus EV slip for us. Let's check out some of these other apps. I'm going to check out ParlayPlay. See what we got for a possible promo play here. So I know that they have Joel Embiid bumped down from, what was it? Let's see. Or 30.5 down to 24.5. Unclutch yesterday on the promos. So there was a $10 protected play, which has to be over 15x. So we went for 19 point change x and did not pay out. But we get that $10 back. All good. This one was really annoying. So this is being played right now. We got a good line here. 28.5 was set to like 32 or 31.5. Sorry, 31.5 on multiple other books. We were able to slide the line, get it down to 28. And then Steph Curry, payout boost. We were able to get in all 3 of these different discounts into the same slip. Steph Curry didn't get over 3.5 3-pointers made. His line was set to 5.5. Absolutely unreal. The whole Warriors team is obviously going to disband now. Their run's over. But it sucks that he couldn't go out with a little bang for us and then leave it up to Leo, which I have no doubt Leo's going to cash, so that sucks even more. But now we have a new Slide the Line promo. We're going to try and take advantage of, a new promo. You can use Slide the Line with the slash line promos, which I suggest doing if you can do it. But you need to find something that's minus 129 or as known as on ParlayPlay, 1.77x. So like Capella's 13.5 rebounds and assists. If we wanted to take the over, he set the 14.5 on the books, but slightly favored on the under. If we wanted to take the under, the over of 13.5, we could slide it down to 13 and get that there. Obviously, there's push potential, but you can still use it during the slash line promos, which gives you a way better chance to hit that full slip if you did do that. They have not been having much plus EV plays over there, or really many plays that you can use to slide the line on in general. So I've been kind of a little picky with it. Jazz Chisholm under 0.5 runs. Minus 129 here. Minus 140 on the books. Like, slight value on that line, and it's, pretty good chance to hit. Like I said, but we wouldn't be able to use slide the line on that because there's certain stipulations of when you can use slide the line, and that would not be qualified to use it. But even then, like, that full slip's probably going to be plus EV, given the fact that Embiid's discounted 6 points. So you could do that, or we could go right here to Anthony Edwards and take the over. It's just, do we want to wait till Saturday for this promo play or not, right? I honestly think I might just take the Jazz Chisholm one. Gives us a solid chance to hit. definitely off when comparing to the books. And it plays tonight. Hold on. Wait, I might like this. FanDuel is the only one here, minus 128. But you have 3 other books at minus 160 something. Jonathan Cannon. I'm going to check Fliff here in just a second. Gabriel Arias over singles. Like, it's not a heavy, high chance to hit or anything like that. Capella, we could use the slide the line. Jonathan Cannon under 3.5. 36. Could make it a 3-man for 5.42x and just take both of these. Or we could play it for 3.13x with Jazz Chisholm. You guys want to make it a 3-man, or do we want to just make it Jazz Chisholm? I kind of like Jazz Chisholm under runs. What are y'all thinking? 71 people in here, 20 likes. Hit the like button. Would appreciate it. FanDuel has Cannon, minus 128, but pretty confident that these other books agreeing are probably right. This should be a minus 160-ish. All right, I'm just going to go Jazz Chisholm. If you guys want to lock it in, go for it. I'll use my slide the line later. You definitely want to be taking advantage of slide the line at least once a day. Like I said, they've been very sharp lately. They slipped up, a decent amount last few weeks, but they've been pretty sharp over the last few days. So make sure you're using your slide the line. You could use it with the promo or not, but it's a good promo you want to take advantage of every day. Ben Lively, under 3.5 strikeouts, minus 125 on Fliff, minus 158 and minus 144 on Bet Online. So decent. I believe this was plus 105 early this morning, but the odds have just been so weird with it. I haven't even played it yet. Now I just feel like I'm missing out. I don't even want to take this at only 0.19% at minus 125, just because I've already missed on crazy value. And now we'll see where this goes. We'll see where this gets bumped to. Earlier, the books were a lot closer to that, like minus 105 when it was plus 105. Some of them were like plus 100. So it wasn't like crazy value. Now it's slight value, given the fact that all of the books have bumped this up, including Fliff. So nothing really there. Keaton win. Let's see. So we could take Cannon here at better odds on the Underdog. I might go. All right, these are the same I'm not fading Scotty Scheffler if I have the same exact odds percent to hit with Tommy Fleetwood. So give me Fleetwood over 68.5. Let me refresh this. Under 3.5 strikeouts. Then I'm going to go Garver over 0.5 total bases. All right, putting that into the chat right there. So we did end up getting Cannon in, and we got better odds getting it on UD. It's kind of another reason why, you know, it's clutch to have Daily Grind Fantasy. It's line shopping, right? We would have got worse odds taking it over there on ParlayPlay at minus 133, I think it was. Instead, we got it minus 122 here in the 3-pick on UD for the same line at 3.5 strikeouts. You know, they're not adjusting for the over and the under, kind of like ParlayPlay is now that they're dynamic payout platform. You know, they can be a little bit sharper, right? Hold on. Contreras under 1.5 total bases. Bowers under 1.5. Hits, runs, RBIs. All right, that was bumped. I was trying to get some positive correlation there, but Bowers is gone. All right. Honestly, the rest of this kind of dried up. We really only have this one play. I'm not, unless I wanted to really overexpose. The only other play I would be getting it in with is Keaton Winn at the moment. I don't want to overexpose, but Contreras, although Contreras, and yeah, bumped or removed, or probably made a goblin or something. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, this is a really good play, right? The market knows that William Contreras has gone over 1.5 total bases in the last 6 of 7 games or whatever it might be, right? They're still favoring the under. Why? Because their multi-million-dollar models and algorithms are projecting this to go under, right? It's the reason why they're profitable, you know, for as long as they have been against us sports bettors, right? We are able to find the true fair odds percentage that the sportsbooks are giving this to hit by devigging these lines and finding out that they are truly giving this a 55.98% chance to hit the under, and we get it at minus 119 as opposed to minus 150, minus 155 on the sports books, right? So the better bang for our buck, and over the long term, that is a profitable play on PrizePicks, right? Above our 54.3 plus percent win, hit percentage that we need on each individual leg in these 5 and 6 man flexes. So a good play nonetheless. No, we missed it, but you guys get the point. I don't know if the chat just went completely dry or if my chat has froze. I haven't seen anybody chat in I don't know how long. Can somebody type something so I know I'm not here talking to nobody? Just let me know. Let me know you guys are still with me. Okay, Kirk. Tailed Underdog. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Glad to know I'm not here talking to nobody. Feel like I was hogging the con. Nah, you're good. You're good. I like the chats. I like whenever you guys ask questions. I like it makes things a lot easier to talk about and go over when we can do that. So DraftKings pick 6 value. I mean, don't let the red fool you. These are still valuable plays in a sense, right? You can see, where you're getting them. This is at 6.5 points. It's 5.5, etc. And you need to go ahead and, pick 6 of them whenever you guys are playing. Pick 6. Try and get a little different. Get some value in. Okay. So, wish I would have waited for this. Nah, I mean, really, it's not even that crazy, so never mind. Not too mad. All right, I think that's going to be it, guys. Follow me on Twitter at sportsbydustin. I will be tweeting out more plays as I can and get them off for you guys. Best of luck in the day games for MLB. Hopefully, our Kansas City stack pans out. Hopefully, they both hit home runs in the first inning. We don't got to worry about it the rest of the game. We move on to whatever else we got in that value with. But that's going to be it. I love you guys. Appreciate you. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.